Hey, what's up, Poke fans? It's Jolty Volty here, and welcome to the Vault. And this is my very first video for this channel. So this channel is going to be focusing on me, hopefully growing over time to open Pokemon TCG packs, boxes, etc. And today, for my very first video, I thought I'd show you a few tins that I bought recently that I wanted to open up and just see what goodies we have inside. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and thank you for watching this video and appreciate your support in any way you can. So let's begin. So we have here, of course we can see here, Xerneas, and see Dialga there, and Kyogre on the left. Yeah, of course it's going to be a very more chilled video, and that's kind of what I'm going for with this channel, a bit more relaxed vibe. And right, so of course these are part of the Scarlet and Violet era of cards, so obviously a very modern set, and let's crack them open. So we'll be back in just a moment. Right, I am back, and all the tins are now opened up with the packaging. So I forgot to mention, actually, this is actually going to be my first time opening any sort of Pokemon, TCG tins, because yeah, I kind of really stopped collecting cards like for many years. Don't know why. I mean, I did start collecting when Pokemon TCG started back in the 90s, and yeah, I guess life got in the way, but then only very recently I decided to sort of get back into it again. So unfortunately I don't have all my old base set 1 cards that I used to have, because I had a few hollows back in the days, but they are no longer with me, as they were chucked away by my mum. So that's a little story there, but anyway, we're here now, so I thought I'd get back into the card collecting again, because I've kind of missed the kind of nostalgia of it all. And yeah, so let's start off with the Xerneas tin we got here. Oh, by the way, I wanted to give a nice little shout out to this Discord that I've been using recently to check for any sort of Pokemon products that are in stock from the shops in the UK. It's been super helpful for me to find stock from websites and anywhere else, so I'll put that in the link in the description. So hopefully if you guys don't know about it, then yeah, feel free to join the Discord group. So it's not my Discord, it's just another group that I found for Reddit, so massive shout out to that group. Anyway, so it's Xerneas here, so nice little, pretty cool tin, I've got to say. I like the colours. So these tins, I actually got 3 more of these, as in 1 each of tins. So they are sealed. I'm planning to keep it sealed, maybe for forever or for a long while. Maybe I'll open them up at some point later on, but anyway, I thought I'd open these up and see what I get. So of course we've got here Xerneas. Looks pretty cool. I can see through the little window here, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to open up and see what we get. So back here, so let's have a little quick read. Into the wild blue yonder with Pokemon EX, legendary Pokemon behind many of the mysteries of the Pokemon world. And now you can discover their amazing power for yourself. With this tin, choose the surging waves of Kyogre X, the piercing horns of Xerneas X, or the temporal might of Dialga X as a foil promo card that's ready to add to your deck or collection binder. You also get a handful of Pokemon TCG booster packs with more cards to find inside. So we get of course the 1 foil promo featuring Kyogre, Xerneas or Dialga, 4 Pokemon TCG booster packs, and of course a code card for Pokemon TCG Live, which I don't use, but I'll just throw it on this video for anyone who does actually play the online game. Right, so each of pack of course contains 10 cards and 1 basic energy. Yeah, I'm sure everyone knows that, especially if you're watching this channel, watching the video even. Alright, so look at that. Cool. Dialga and Palkia, they're not really my favourite legendaries, but yeah, they're alright. I kind of prefer like Kyogre and Groudon out of the 3 legendaries here. And Xerneas is X and Y, I believe. It's been a while since I played the older games. Yep, so yeah, Xerneas looks pretty cool. Alright, let's open this up. Let's see what we get. Cool, so okay, so we've got this nice little kind of like top compartment for the card. That's nice. You see it there. Looks to be pretty good condition. I like the colours as well. So yes, you know, kind of rainbow coloured effect going on. Card looks pretty decent quality wise. It's pretty nice and centered, so let's see what else we get in here. Cool. I got it back. Alright, I'm just gonna take it out of his little sleeve. Careful not to bend it. Okay, let's see. Of course, I've got the code card. If you wish to use this, then feel free to. Okay, so let's have a closer look. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Really good. Nice. Yeah, it's a decent promo, I've got to say. Definitely not against it. And it looks pretty clean, got to say. Can't really see any whitening. Centering looks pretty on point. I can see a little bit there, just a little. Not sure if you can see it there, but slightly there. Otherwise, it looks pretty good. Maybe about a PSA 9 if we're going by the grading route. Okay, just going to slip that into a quick sleeve. Probably will top load that later on. Right, put that there. Okay, cool. Right, let's see what packs we get. So of course nothing else in there. Tins would definitely be useful later on. I need to you know, need more storage space. Alright, of course we get SE, SV packs, 2 Surging Sparks, Stellar Crown and Temporal Forces. Nice. I've actually opened a few, I think 2 Temporal Forces from previous weeks, and maybe in another video I'll show you some cards that I, you know, that I got from those packs. Surging Sparks, do have a few more actually that I've bought recently, so let's see what we get from these packs. So let's start off with Surging Sparks, I think. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Cool. I'm kind of starting to collect, well, I don't know if I want to keep it forever, but I want to start to collect all these different designs for each packet. So this one I don't have yet for the Latios and Latios front. but we'll see. Maybe I'll just leave it on the side because I do have more Surging Sparks. Yeah, so basically I have this design of another pack which I'm gonna keep for now. And the Latios I'm gonna keep sealed, maybe for later on, I don't know. I might open it another date, we'll see. So I'm gonna be one booster pack short. So let's see if we get any cool hits. Now for me, I'm kind of like in the collecting, slightly investing camp, I'd say. Although I'm very sort of early stages of collecting, really only since, you know, the earlier part of this year to late last year, kind of. So just kind of been slowly picking up packs here and there over time. But only really recently I thought, you know what, I've kind of got a bit more invested into it, so because I want to try to build more of my collection. Okay, right. Sorry for me yabbing on. This is the code for you guys. First come, first serve. Okay, so I believe it's always 1. Double check. 1 to the front, which is the energy card. If I get it wrong, I'll get it wrong. Okay, cool. So we've got a fighting energy card. Let's see what we get next. Alright. So Morlo or Morlo. Don't know how to pronounce it, so apologies. Cool. So this is a Komiya. It's an illustrator. I am trying to collect like Yukamori cards and who else is there? Shinji Kaneda, I think that's the artist, and Akira Igawa. So definitely going to be on the lookout for these ones, and also just cool cards in general. This is pretty cool. Helioptile. Nice. Miki Kudo. I don't think I've seen this illustrated before. It's got a nice sort of flat, sort of like illustrator style design. Cool. Alright, next we've got Capsa Kid. Little gradient going on, sort of soft art style going on. It's cool. Sigiliv. Or is it Sigiliv? Probably Sigiliv, isn't it? Sigiliv. Cool card. Braviary. Nice dynamic lines going on. Cute. Oh, it actually is dynamic. Nice. Oh, this weird, it's like a, I can't say flamingo, but it's definitely not flamingo. Peacock, not even peacock. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's kind of an animal, but Esperavra. So obviously the new, I believe it is Gen 9, isn't it? I think Gen 9, Gen 8 Pokemon. Again, it's dynamic for the artist. Yeah, weird Pokemon. I don't really know what it's supposed to be. Yeah, not bad. Clement's Quick Wit. Nice. Mantine. Or Mantine. So I got the reverse holo. Again, this is, no, it's different illustrator. It is Satoma, yeah. That's cool. I like the color palette. It's got like nice little like light shades of color, so it's quite nice. I like that. Is that another reverse? Yeah, it is. Jorba, and this is by Onishi. cool. Sometimes the simple styles can work quite effectively, depending on, I guess, the environment of the Pokemon that they're in. So this is kind of cool. Kind of like this kind of reminds me of like the collage, you did in school, or if you might did in art class. So it's kind of cool. Alright, what's we got next? We got Terrapagos. Again, don't really know what it's supposed to be. Is it like a crystallized turtle thing? Yeah, I'm not that knowledgeable in Pokemon, I'm afraid. Unless it's like the, first or second gen, or even third gen. Yeah, it's cool. It'd be quite nice if that was in full art, maybe, but that's nice. Hard tackle, 100. That's pretty strong move. Only for 3 colourless energies. Alright, and that's it. Just leave those bad boys later on. Just the quick penny sleeves. Alright, next we have Stellar Crown. So no full arts or SIRs yet. Alright, that's a little code for you guys. Upside down, you can read upside down. Okay, let's see, let's guess what energy we have. I'm going to say Steel. Not quite. Dragon. Okay, Lilip. Again, nice little simple style. Yeah, or Nishi, kind of a guess that might have been him or her. Evolves from antique root fossil. Interesting. Poor me. Poor me, poor you. Nasumi Yoshida. That's cool. I like the kind of bold lines. If you look closely, I guess look at the clouds. See if you can focus. See, you've got these kind of crisscross patterns going on for the shading. That's all details that I do like. And obviously the it's more cartoony, bolder styles for the Pokemon in the foreground. So that's cool. Fletchling. Just like some sort of base. Interesting. Alright. Meryl. A classic Pokemon. Like that kind of Meryl just like standing in the rain. Lantern. I kind of do like Lantern as a Pokemon. I did used to have one during my Pokemon Ruby Sapphire days. I had one that trained to level 100. So yeah, kind of like got some little memories with Lantern. It was did alright. Not really a great competitive Pokemon, but did a fine job. I like the kind of like details here, the reflection from the sea, the water, refracted light onto the lantern. So that's cool, nice little style like there. Or detail. Briar. Can't remember which game Briar is from. Azure, is that just Jerky? I think I've seen that artist before, I'm pretty sure I have. Again, nice little flat style. Okay, Diancie. Reverse Hollow. Guessing Diancie is supposed to be like a very dark, maybe, in the games. Alright, we've got a Raboot. reverse holo. Not a big fan of Score Bunny line. You know, the Gen 9? Is it Gen 9? Gen 8? Can't quite remember. I think it's Gen 8 actually. But yeah, Score Bunny line's not really my favourite that generation. Well, actually, I say that I do prefer. Well, I like Greninja actually. So I take that back. Greninja is my probably second or third, favourite of the starters. And Squirtle is probably my top number one favourite of the starters. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, what we got here? Nice little SIR. Oh, it's a Lacy. Okay, cool. Nice. Right, I think it's an SIR, right? Let me just check that. Well, anyway, it's a full lot. So, yeah, that's cool. Lacy. Nice colours there. Really like the colours. Yeah, it works really well with the trainer. I like the kind of design as well for Lacy and all the little trinkets where she has all the accessories, the hair clip. It's kind of don't know, some clip or like armband thing going on here, and just the general colours of the pinks, reds and purples. Very nice actually. Lacy. Cool. That's a nice one. So I think it'll be a nice one to possibly top load. Probably not worth that much, but I do quite like it. I think it's pretty cool actually. I like the style. Alright, so that's that one. I suppose that was the first sort of hit. I mean, I like it anyway, so. Alright, next up. Temporal Forces. Here we go. Very nice. Alright. See what good luck I get here. Alright, I will try to make it a bit more pastier this time around. Alright, there's the card for you guys. This time we have a fire energy. No, again it's dragon. Never mind. Okay, so we have Dunsparce. Look at that. Awesome. Yeah, I think Dunsparce is underrated. And I did train one up to 100 and had a good times battling with my friends. Snom. Pikachu. Huh, interesting. I've never seen this Pikachu before, this design. Kodama. Kodama. Like the perspective here. It's almost like Pikachu wants to, wants you to shake its tail. It's a little greeting. It's cool, I like that card. Cypher. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Yeah, perspective is super dynamic. Kind of reminds me of this sort of like a 90s anime art style. I could kind of imagine it being an anime of that era. That's cool. I do really like Cypher though, to be fair. Cypher, Sizzle. Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. Kind of debating whether to start collecting Cypher and Sizzles. Especially Sizzles, as I do like Sizzle. I do also have I think it's an 8.5 graded slab of a Sizzle that I picked up the other week from a local, I say local, but a card show in, where is it? Can't remember the name. Yep, the name's against me. I'll remember it soon. Alright, Iron Treads. I'm not really a fan of these iron Pokemon. They don't really do it for me, but for you iron fans, are you into iron Pokemon? Let me know. Just does feel like they're a bit, yeah, it's a bit boring to be fair. Not my style. Oh yeah, so Cambridge, I went to Cambridge Card Show like a few weeks back. But yeah, let me know if you guys went to Cambridge Card Show, especially from the UK. Buddy Poffin looks pretty tasty. Lycan Rock. Nuzleaf. Cool. It's like the Cypher sort of front perspective. First holo there. Another Cypher, and this time the reverse holo. Nice. And Iron Thorns. So it's just supposed to be the Tyranitar, right? Tyranitar of the future. I mean, it still looks kind of cool, but no, I think it's got to be the, you know, the original Tyranitar design. Don't really like this kind of futuristic style for this Pokemon. I guess for some it can work, but it's not really my thing. Alright, so guess not the best cards we've got, but let's see what we get for the next one. Let's open up the second tin. Dialga. Before I do, I'm just going to do a quick tidy up. Alright, so a bit more space again. So we've got Dialga here. Let's have a quick peruse. Cool. So let's have a quick. Oops. That's value gone down. Okay, so that's the code for you guys. There we go. So look, closer detail. See how this fares. Centering looks pretty good, I'd say. And over the back. Doesn't look too bad. I think it's pretty good actually. It's a bit. Okay, that's Dialga. Alright, I don't want to make this video way too long, so let's move on, I think. Sleep this up quickly. So anyone into Dialga Palkia? It's the Diamond and Pearl generation. Alright. Second tin. Let's see what we get this time. Should be the same. So 2 Surging Sparks, Stellar Crown, and Temporal Forces. Alright. Let's start ripping into these packs. 13 Sparks once again. So we've got the Executor, the Galarian version, I believe. That's what it's called. Terrestrialized. Okay, that's the code. Energy is fire. Another dragon. Crazy. Quaxly. Zangoose. I think I've got this one. Oricorio. Scatterbug. I'm pretty sure I've got this one. Mousehold. Surfer Dude. Are you steel? World Chin. Didn't know what World Chin is supposed to be, but there we are. Reverse Hollow. Iron Crown. Meh. And Chimpel. Well, Chimpel again. Chimpel. Yeah, that's alright. Design wise, not. I'll probably give it a B tier for design. As in the Chimpel Pokemon, not the actual card. Actual card, probably. I mean, looks. Yeah, it's very average, but CB maybe. Alright, let's move on. Second searching sparks. It's the Pikachu this time. I believe there's going to be a Pikachu SIR somewhere, hopefully. One wishes. Code. Energy. Let's say water this time. Water. Psychic. Come on. My luck is not great today. Alright, Scatterbug. Wattrail. Simisear. That's kind of cool. Tiger Kasai. Nice. Look at its flames. It's flexing its muscles. Kind of. Espira. Look at that. It's cute. Well, kind of cute, but also looks a little bit crazy Pokemon. Like deadly eyes staring into your soul. Azumarill is a psychic. That's interesting. Is that supposed to be water? That is interesting. Okay, didn't expect that, but alright. That is strange. Gonna have to look into this, but is Azumarill also being a psychic type for the TCG? Obviously in the game is water, right? Am I just like completely off track here? Annihilate. Nice. Don't want to mess with the Annihilate. Gravity Mountain. Surfer dude again, this time reverse hollow. Oh, kind of ruined myself. Ooh. Militic X. Nice. Yeah, I've seen this one before and I forgot about this one actually, and I do kind of like, well, I also do kind of like, I do actually like this card. Look at that, man, that's stunning. Alright, so I think this is an SIR. Alright. That's awesome, look at that. Alright, so we went next. Dialga. Meh. And that's awesome, look at that. Ooh. See, centering looks pretty good on front. I'd say it looks pretty on point. Wow. Yeah, I've never seen it in person, but wow, that's awesome. Kind of wanted this card actually, but forgot about it. Okay, I see a little nick on the top. I think I know a bit of. Is it? But oh no. Yeah, it seems to be like a little nick on top. And bottom looks fine, bottom left, bottom right looks fine. Bottom top right looks okay as well. Just that top left, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah. Otherwise, you know, it looks pretty good. I'd say probably a strong 9. Looking at it. Man, that's awesome. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say that's a hit. I don't know if it is, but I'm pretty sure it is. That's definitely my top card that I've got so far from these packs. Definitely top loader that later on. Put it to one side. And right, need to somehow. Well, I'll sort out these later on. No stress, no stress. Alright, another stellar crown. Or just take that. Wait. No, this is a stellar crown. There's only one stellar crown. So that was Soaking Sparks. The previous one. Ignore me. Ignore me. Talking out of my ass. So this is stellar crown, Terrapagos. My little pile is piling up down below. Code there for you people. Don't know if you can hear some dogs in the background, so apologies for any animal noises. Neighbours' animals. Little pets. Oh, I've got to do the guessing game. Never mind. Steal. Right, Grievard. Nice. Right on, classic. Right on. Morgrim. Goblin. Gossifleur. Very nice, simple design. Celebi. So picking some fruit. Activire from Chibi. Jirachi. Slap. Didn't think Jirachi would be slapping Pokemon, but here we are. Yamask, reverse holo. Ooh, Sarah Aura. Can't remember if I've seen that card before. I might have, but wow, it is awesome. Nice. So 1 gold star. So is it rare? And those colours, it's awesome. Let's see what else we've got in the next card. Clink Clang even. Clink Clang. Yeah. That's alright looking. This one, look at the colours, are proper popping off. Unfortunately the centering's pretty awful, gotta say. Like, it's very left heavy, right? Oof. That's pretty unfortunate, otherwise I would have I mean, probably still top loader worthy, I don't know. Probably would top load it, just whatever, why not? See, that's annoying because the back, even though it's not perfectly centered, it's a bit better than the front. But then the front is pretty awful. Not the worst, but still awful. Colours are awesome. It kind of looks like some weird Sonic pseudo Pokemon. I like the kind of gradient textures on the shading. Right, it's at the illustrator. Who's the illustrator? Focus Kazumasa Yasukuni. dynamic as well. Like the kind of diagonal lines going on, action lines. Right, taking too long on these cards. Awesome colours. Bit unfortunate with that centering, but otherwise still pretty cool, gotta say. Let's put it to there, I think. Yeah, these cards are definitely mixed up. I'm gonna need to sort them out later on. Right, Temporal Forces, last pack of this. Code time. Don't know why I'm always doing upside down. Code time. There we go. Right. It's definitely going to be a fighting. Ooh, there we go. Right. Cipher, another one. Okay, it's 3 ciphers now. Skitty for any Skitty lovers. Look at that, so happy he is. Let the buzz. That's a cool pose. Getting ready to do an electric punch, looks like. And this is a Uta. I think Uta's card is pretty cool actually, if I remember. Got this nice little soft shading going on and kind of like a coloured pencil style. Nice. Bramblin. Ooh. Interesting art style. It's kind of like a stippling effect, isn't it? The dots going on, the shade, or the you know, don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Mist Energy. It provides energy, prevents all attacks. Well, don't know if that's good in the card competitive. Cypher Maniac's code breaking. Yep, okay, that's that, whatever. Beheim. What is that? Weird. Okay. Shroomish. You know what? I do have a soft spot for Shroomish, especially for Breloom, as I did definitely train a Breloom, and that was actually pretty good. I remember Breloom was quite cool. I had Breloom have, let's see, I think it was Reversal, if I remember, and I can't remember what it was. There's a item that basically just allows your Pokemon to have 1 HP remaining. Can't remember what it's called. But yeah, Brilliant was pretty cool. I remember that. There's this grass fighting looking Pokemon with this kind of hat. They're pretty cool designer. I really do like Brilliant actually. So there's a Shroomish, Reverse Hollow. Cool art. The little mushrooms going on the back or around it. Ooh. I've never seen this before. Snom. It's a cool 4-up. It's kind of like a realistic style. Stylized, that's cool. Wow. End design. I guess it's kind of 3D. Yeah, I feel like it's done quite 3D. Usually I don't like kind of the 3D design cards, but this one I can give it a pass because it kind of does look like it's not ultra realistic, but like, I don't know, it's a nice design. I like the kind of the whole scene going on here. The Snom just chilling under this little tree branch. It's cool. And a Roy Moon. Ooh. Yeah, I'm trying to collect like Roy Moon / Salamence cards actually, so that's the nice one. That's one for the binder. So I'm just going to sleeve that one quickly. and then Snom. Right, we now move on to our last and final tin. Such a shame, but it's time. Okay. Kyogre. Centering doesn't look that perfect, unfortunately, which is annoying. Kind of wanted Kyogre to be perfectly centered, but oh well. Can't have everything. And that's the code. Otherwise, Kyogre is a pretty cool looking Pokemon, gotta say. Otherwise, for me, you know, I prefer Groudon to Kyogre. Nothing against Kyogre, but Groudon was my legendary as I played Ruby back in the days. And I actually got a shiny Groudon, which was done by soft resetting, of course, which didn't take as long as I expected. I think it's about 80 to 90 resets. Yeah, I was pretty shocked and pretty happy about the shiny Groudon I had back in the days. Right, that's that one. Okay, 2 searching spots, and again Stellar Crown and Temporal Forces. So, right, let's get into it. Sorry about this long video. I know it's going to be need to sort of cut bits out here and there. Alright, code. Upside down, always twisted the wrong way. There we go. Okay, can I get next energy card? I'm going to say Psychic. Oh, that was my second choice. Ah, damn it. Alright. EV. Nice. I'm collecting EVs, trying to grow my EV collection, so that's definitely one. Execute. Huh, that's cool. Looks like a first. Some on stairs. I thought it was like people like trying to, you know, walk by them, but cast form. That's an interesting bold style. Don't think I've seen a card as bold as this one. Very sort of simple colours, but that's nice. Cast form, sunny form, Mesprit, Latios, nice. Quaidon, Ninetales. Do you like Ninetales? I mean, who doesn't like Ninetales? Jingpao, reverse holo this time, or is it my second one? Can't remember. Another surfer dude, and Zarude. Well, not the best pack, but I've got an EV in the end, so I'm alright with that. Second searching sparks. And the last one for this video. Right, can I do it this time? No. Right, this time it's going to be flipped like this. No. Got to twist it and then do it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, steal. Ah, psychic. Duraludon. Yeah. Not massive fan of Duraludon, but it's alright. Ariel. That's cool. Nice. Kind of cute, kind of like chill vibes style. Kind of like a storybook scenery going on here. Mariel. Gilbert again. Coaxley. Braviary. This weird Esperar peacock thing. Clement's Quick Wit. Esperar in Reverse Hollow. Ah, nice. Vulpix, that's cool. Reverse Hollow. I did kind of tend to like these kind of soft colours or art style. Suits certain Pokemon, you know, especially if they're more, I don't know, gives them more of a sort of dream-like but softer, serene scene, you know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean, then that's fine, because I do. Cofagrigus. Yeah, I don't know how you say that Pokemon. Cofagrigus. Yep. Yeah, it's alright pack. Not the best. Okay, second to last pack is Stellar Crown. Pile is increasing. We got Steel. Water this time, alright. Ponyta. Ooh. Love that. Nice contrast. Darks, the foreground. The Ponyta here. And a little sunlight in the background. It's cool. Grubbin. Jerky. Artist. Varoom. Drifloon. Ockerberry. Coridon again. Tornadus. Wooloo. Ooh. Nice. Winter Wonder. That would look quite sick actually on like a full art style. Like more of the scenery actually. That's cool. Definitely one for the Wooloo fans, I'd say. Score Bunny, Reverse Hollow. And we got here nothing. Rhyperior. Do kind of like Rhyperior. I feel like this scene here doesn't really do it justice enough. It's kind of plain actually, to be fair. Like the whole, yeah, it's not much going on. Bit of a shame. Oh, but it's by Arita. Well, I like Arita, but you know, this could be better, I'd say. Could be better. Otherwise, you know, everyone knows Charizard from base set 1. Otherwise, could be better. Right, Temple of Forces. Here we go, guys. This is where we're going to get a big hit. To be fair, I've seen quite a few cool cards, so I'm not really, you know, unhappy, I suppose. Right, so this, and yeah, there we go. Okay, good. Alright guys, last energy card is going to be Water. Damn, basic. Ramblin. Girafarig. Cool. Roselia. Cutie fly. Sitting on someone's hat, looks like. Roserade. Nice. Oh, that's cool. Excadrill. Keldeo. Ooh. That would look pretty cool in full art, I'd say. Satoma. like this kind of like washed watercolor sort of style. Koraidon. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Koraidon. Just don't feel like, doesn't really do it for me. Don't know why. Unfettance. And a Torterra EX. Pretty cool. Torterra, I mean, it's fine. But kind of one of my least favourites of the starters anyway. So, looks like that is the hits we got. So, these ones, well, the ones that I like anyway. Milotic for sure, that's probably my favourite and the best of these lot. And yeah, so that was it, guys. Yeah, hopefully I'll do some more videos like this, opening tinned or, you know, boosters or whatever. And just want to say thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me know what cards you got here that you have in your collection, or maybe what cards you liked seeing during my, you know, opening of the packs. And also, do you like Milotic here as well? Because this is definitely the best card here for sure. Look at that. Milotic. It's always been just the design wise of the Pokemon. Yeah, anyway, I'm rambling, so thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. Whoever you are out there. I'll do some more in future. So see you on the next one. Peace.